Hello, I'm Mark Barber and I'm the Skills Development Manager at SimVenture, leading on the introduction of evolution and validate into classrooms. Well, I met Peter Harrington, the CEO at London South Bank University around about 18 months ago, where evolution was being used for teaching of business to undergraduates. And I thought to myself, this could make a real difference to how school-age students learn business-based subjects and entrepreneurship. I believe that business learning can be rather two-dimensional. There's a lot of theory and there's a lot of case studies, but here was gamification. Not only was it a lot of fun, but its comparison to a flight simulator was putting theory into real life practice. The first thing we wanted to know was what impact evolution would have in schools teaching and how would it fit into their current curriculum and the teaching of it. So we consulted with an international A-level business trainer and examiner from Cambridge, and we asked them to map the learning and assessment objectives of business A-level to the functionality in evolution. Having done that, we then worked with Oakwood Academy, an international school in Harare in Zimbabwe, to test and prove this concept in a real-life classroom. Zimbabwe is a market I know very well, having worked out there for over 10 years. What I wanted to do was visit the Oakwood Academy and see firsthand how the students and teachers there were using evolution in the classroom. So I was hoping to see the application of skills into real life simulations, teamwork and collaboration, reflective practice, and how they were using EdTech and gamification as a teaching and learning tool. Now, I genuinely believe evolution can make a difference to how students in school can learn about business, but the best advocates are the users. So let's listen to their views.
It's been a very enjoyable experience. It's been something new. We're used to using our textbooks and just getting theoretical knowledge of how businesses are run and not actually being given the chance to implement this practically. So the new experience has been very enlightening and I'm looking forward to using SimVenture more and more.
This evolution has been an opportunity which helps our learners to understand concepts better, and it helps teachers to break abstract concepts into a simpler form. So I highly recommend that if you're going to use it in your classroom, that will be the 21st century learning approach.
Well, personally, in the beginning, it was quite difficult. It had a steep learning curve, tons of buttons and things to click. However, I ended up getting the hang of it and it actually was fun. I especially loved the complexity of everything, so you could really feel like you're in a real business environment and the decisions you make are really important. And yeah, in the end, I enjoyed and I still enjoy using evolution.
Well, evolution has given myself and other learners the chance to experience and sort of implement our theoretical knowledge of the subject in a gamified environment, giving us a realistic perspective of how businesses are operated on a day-to-day basis. This has effectively allowed us to hone our decision-making and strategical planning skills to effectively become better businessmen and women in the future.
I really love the practicality of it all, turning theory into practice, and how whatever I learned in classes, the themes and topics, I can then apply them into this system and really see in real life what those decisions will make. So I truly believe that my A-levels exams will be better because of this.
It allows me to be able to apply what I learn in class via the game. So I'll be able to see how what I pick as a business owner actually affects the business. So it really helps me understand how to use what I learned and the decisions I made and what I got from the simulation into what I read.
One of our business papers is decision making. So evolution helps us to get to the stage where we actually have feeling of owning a business. When we own the business, it's like our responsibility to make decisions. And in the process, I've learned, because like in the papers, we're gonna be asked how to make decisions. And in the process, I've learned that evolution is helping us do the same thing. And yes, I am enjoying it.
I think the virtual business simulation SimVenture is going to support the learners to be able to develop the analytical skills, and also they will be able to shape their evaluation skills. And this is the most important component which is needed for one of their papers which they have to sit for in their final public exams. And SimVenture has made it simpler for learners to be able to understand it within a short space of time. It may take almost a term for us to teach certain skills, but SimVenture has accelerated the process, and now learners are able to fully appreciate what it has to offer. I highly recommend that it should be adopted in the Cambridge syllabus. I highly recommend that it should be adopted. It highly aligns with the syllabus content. We have sections where decisions needs to be made by learners, and where they need to shape and build strategies. And I highly recommend that will be able to support their learning and be able to achieve better results and better outcomes. And learners will be able to fully understand concepts very easy. And with changes in technology, I think incorporating technology in classroom is a very good starting point, and it will make business fun.
Yes, I think evolution definitely has a place within the school's curriculum. Any intervention or addition to the curriculum which helps learners to understand the practical application of what they're studying helps not just outcomes, but the ability of those learners to be useful within that subject or within a career later on. And it's something that we often struggle with young people, giving them those kinds of opportunities. And in business studies in particular, those opportunities ordinarily would exist within a physical business. And there are issues and difficulties with putting young people into businesses. And at any rate, you couldn't put a young person into a business for long enough for them to get the kind of value that they can get from a gamified business like you've got with evolution. So for us, we were very keen to try it, and we've been very happy with what we've seen so far. We think that there's more benefit to be had down the line with our lower sixes who do the AS syllabus, starting with the program, the simulation this year. So they'll have a full 2 years, hopefully, of the program, and we're really keen to see how it helps to develop their real understanding of business studies concepts as the course progresses. So certainly it has a place, we think, within the curriculum, and if there were more products like this for other subjects, that would be even better.
I think it's wonderful to see what we thought would be the impact and hoped to be the impact reinforced by the actual experiences of the learners and teachers themselves, and especially how engaged and how much they are enjoying using evolution and gamification in the classroom to enhance their business understanding. Well, having completed the proof of concept with Oakwood in Zimbabwe, we are now running 5 live pilots with international schools around the globe. But that doesn't mean that you can't see evolution for yourself and have a demonstration and understand how it can help you teach business in the classroom. So please use the links below to book a demonstration, and we'll hear from you soon.